Salut coders, this is Bisky here. Welcome back to another tutorial. In this tutorial, I want to re-record the video of Keycloak integration with Google Sign-In. I did a live stream and the quality of this video was not good, so I decided to re-record this video so that you can have a better understanding and a clear view. So let's get started. So what we need to do is to go to our console. We need to visit our console and we need to create a new project. So we can create a new project, and this one I can call it Keycloak Integration Google Sign In, and I can create this one. Oh, the length is too much. Keycloak Integration Google, it's okay, and I have to change here to Keycloak Integration. Let's wait for it to complete creating the project. So I have to select this one. So after selecting this, let's go to OAuth consent screen. This is your next step. You need to create a consent screen, and it's going to be external because you want other emails to log in on your application. You create, and I can say Google Sign In, and I can put my email here. For logo, don't worry, don't put anything. For email, I will put my email. Then you click continue, and here we need to add some scopes here, and you can put these scopes. We want to get email, profile, and open ID. Those three are okay, and you can click update. Then you click save and continue. So we are done. For test users, you can just put the user that can test. So I can put my Gmail so that I can use to test, and I can click add. Yeah, this is the email that I'm going to use to test Google Sign In. Then I can click save and continue. Here we are done. We can go back to our dashboard. So after we are done with our auth consent screen, we need to create credentials. So in our credentials, you just say create credentials, and we need OAuth client ID. Here we select an application which is a web, because we want to, for authorized redirect URI, let's wait a bit here. We need to go to our Docker Compose YAML, and we need to add this feature, KC features. This is for token exchange, admin fine, auth. So you have to start your Docker Compose YAML by running Docker Compose and the name of the file, then app. If you know if it has a different name, your Docker Composer have a different file name, just say -f. Then you just type the name of your file. Then you say app, and the service will be running. So currently my service is running. So once it's running, let me log into my Docker. So in my Docker, this is my Docker. Let me log in. After logging in, you can see on my users, I don't have anything. I created this room before, and you know how to create a room. Then what you need is to go to identity providers. Then from these identity providers, you need to choose Google. Then this is the redirect URI that is needed. So you just copy this redirect URI, and you can edit here. We can paste this here and we just say create. So after creating, we need to copy the client ID, this one, and we can put the client ID here. And we need to copy the client secret from here and we put it here. And for other things, you can leave it empty. I can click add and say never, don't save this. So after doing this, you need to go to permissions, and in our permissions, we must enable these permissions for token exchange. So you need to click this token exchange, and from our token exchange, we need to add policies here. So far we don't have any policy, so we just click save for now. Then we need to go to client details. In our client details, we need to go to policies and we need to create a new policy, and this policy is a client. We need to select client here, and here I can say Google token exchange. I'll just say Google, this is for Google sign in token exchange. And for the clients that I want to use this auth client ID. Since we created this client before, we created this one, and here tick positive and you click save. So after doing this, we need to go back to identity providers, click Google and go to our permissions, token exchange. We need to add this Google token exchange. Then you click save. So right now it means we are done with the integration with our Google sign-in and everything is okay now. We have created our client, our project here. Here you can just say okay, or you can download the JSON if you need it in future for this for test video. So I can get it also here if I need these details. Then now everything is okay. So the next step is to test this thing. So before we test this thing, so when a user click a Google sign-in button, you need an access token. So this access token is the one that we are going to exchange with our application to get the user details, and you be retain a refresh token. So what you need to do here, I have a post. In our postman, you need to use the same URL that you were using for sign in, right? And here the difference now is on our request body. For grant type, you need to add this grant type, which is a auth grant type token exchange, because you are exchanging token. So the Keycloak will be able to exchange this the details with the Google sign-in and create this user if it doesn't exist. If it exists, it will just continue to sign in and you can get a refresh token and access token and the expiry time and the scopes. And also we need subject token type here, which is going to be an access token. We are using an access token. I will show you. Then this is the token that we are going to use. So this token is coming from Google sign-in. So for now, we are not using, we will put it. Then for the client ID, this is the authentication client ID that I showed you when we are creating a policy. And the subject issuer is Google. Maybe you can choose Facebook, but for now we did Google integration. So if I try to do this, to send a URL here, you can see I will get an invalid token. So how do I get this token? So to get this token, we can visit OAuth 2 developers playground. In our OAuth 2 developers playground, I have to fetch for OAuth 2 like this, and this is the API v2 that you want to use, and you have to tick we want user profile email profile and open ID. You can remember we added this in our, when we were creating our credentials, when creating our consent screen. So I can click authorize, and I will choose the email that I put when I said I want to test with this email. I will select the email that I'm going to use and I click continue. After clicking continue, I will click this button, exchange authorization code for tokens. So this is the access token that we want to use, and I will copy this access token that is going to end here. Since I told you here we are going to use the access token, so that's why we are identifying this. We are using access token. After doing this, we can paste our access token here. And the next thing that I want to show you, you can see so far in our users, we don't have any users. And there's something that I missed here. Let's go to identity providers. If you go here, we want to trust our users, the emails that are going to log in with the Gmail, so that their emails will be verified. So you have to tick this here and you have to click save. So the users won't be allowed to verify their emails. So after doing that, I can come back here to our Postman and I can send a request. You can see after sending a request, this is the access token that came from Keycloak after token exchange of this one for Google sign-in, and the token will expire after this 300 milliseconds. And you can see some of the things that I have done here. So if we go to, if I come here to our Keycloak, you can see if I refresh, let me come back to the users, you can see the new user has been created after Google sign-in. So this is the user, and you can see the email has been verified after ticking that button. So this is how you can integrate your Google sign-in with Keycloak. It's easy. In future videos, I will show you later how to do other things like other providers. If you want, please let me know in the comment section. I can show you how we can add these providers like Facebook, GitHub. If you want them, I can create a tutorial for this. So if you are new to this channel, may you kindly subscribe, click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we upload new video. Salut coders.